probably wondering why I've gathered you all here today. Because we gonna go for a walk. Like that Monty Python guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll go for a walk.
All right, we'll walk.
We're walking.
Away we go.
Gonna check out this cool scenery I found out about. On my right, your left, Tank Houston.
What up?
On my left, your right, Mike from Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival.
Get it?
Of course, I'm the Livingston man, but you probably knew that already. I'm the famous one, and everybody knows it.
It's true.
Follow me, gentlemen. I've been here before. You're probably wondering, where are we going? Well, you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out. We decided to bring y'all out today. We're gonna get ourselves out in nature, right? No Wi-Fi, no cell phones. Moderate traffic noise from across the way here, but you know what? We wanted to talk to y'all about like just everyday shit.
Nothing. I got a cell phone too.
I kind of have. Yeah, I got one. Well, you know what? Never mind. So we still have we don't have Wi-Fi though, so there's that.
Shit.
Haha. We wanted to talk to y'all about what is going on in the world today. How are you experiencing it? There's so many different perspectives out here. Some people just doing fine. Some other people are feeling a crunch. Some other people are feeling anxious. Some people are feeling optimistic. We're gonna talk about some of that.
Oh, you want to talk about
Here,
you want to talk about the current state of affairs? Are you guys feeling the crunch?
I think the world is going to shit. That was a big old fish that just jumped right there.
I think that goose will feel the crunch. And shut the fuck up.
The goose is crunching. The crunch is here, man. The crunch is here, believe that. The pinch is on.
The world is bullshit.
Yep.
Really nice. I like it.
It is
Yeah.
beautiful.
The fish are pretty happy here by the dock.
Ancient structure will move a little bit. I promise you.
That's all right. I don't mind.
I'm not going anywhere. I got a boat to sit on right here.
I'm surprised if I work my way out onto that.
I say the lake is up a bit.
Dirty craftsmanship right here.
Oh man. Sorry guys, I'm eating sunflower seeds.
Spitting them everywhere too, like some kind of.
I'm leaving a trail.
Skull junkie.
I'm leaving a trail for folks to find us.
I figured we could just sit on the boat.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
How we looking? So all right, we're here. We've made it to the spot. That was a hell of a walk, wasn't it? Whew. So I don't know if you guys are catching the glimpse here. But
yeah. This is it.
it's one of the largest bodies, if not the largest body of water in town, next to Lake Charlotte. If you know what that is, one in the comments.
Holla. I know Lake Charlotte is.
Is Lake Ecological bigger than this place?
Yeah, that's Lake Charlotte.
Is it?
It's what they called it on the old maps.
Yep. In the olden days.
We brought a GoPro for this one. We decided we ain't going live with y'all because me and Tank Houston fucked around. Got some Arizona hard green teas. Hard.
Sure, there'll be some
Right.
editing.
Are those in your bag?
Probably.
One of these bags. Watching the bass jump out of the water out there. Look at him. That's nuts, bro. Look at that.
Due to my
Like flying fish.
not only my efforts but others before me and among me, we don't let. This is a sanctuary. There's no hunting. There's no fishing. There's no. Unless there's a nuisance we got to deal with, everything is as it just is
That
here.
was going to be my question. Can I fish here?
No.
No. No.
Look at them all out there, though. But to see the
Yeah, look at you're
I
jumping
know,
out
look
of
at
the
'em all.
water. I'm saying.
Now,
Like,
Oh
we're
yeah,
sitting
here
right
you go,
here.
Livingston, man.
that's it. Thanks.
Livingston, man.
There you
Thanks
go. There you go.
for showing me the fish.
Yeah, guys, look. I mean, way out there, right off the tip of that island, Just watch for a second.
Oh,
They're
hungry.
literally
Those
flying out of the water. Yeah, they're after everything and anything.
I caught a fish here once with a bear hook.
With a bear hook.
Just-
They're jumping out of the water out there. Now they're out in the middle.
We also got weird shit here, like snallygasters.
Oh, I wonder if that's birds actually hitting the surface of the water. I can see them flying out there.
Kingfishers and woodcocks.
Yeah, those could actually be birds just hitting the surface of the water.
What's the definition of a pond? What's the difference between a pond and a lake?
A lake has a freshwater inlet and an outlet. It's fed by fresh water. A pond is like a sump. This is a giant puddle.
Ah,
It's fed by groundwater sumping out of the hill behind this.
Son of a bitch.
it's a big puddle.
Yeah, it's
It's a big ass
It looks
puddle.
beautiful now, but in daylight, it's green. It's straight
Oh,
green.
it's brackish, dirty, yucky water.
Well, brackish means it's salt water. It's not.
Oh, okay. Well, brackish is like the mix, right? The mix of fresh and salt water.
Indeed. It's still a cool thing, and some,
That's why bull sharks can come up the Hudson.
Mm.
They come out of the brackish water.
And into the fresh.
Well, they hold on to. They have a gland that holds on to salt, and they secrete it through their body as they eat
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Dope factoid right there for sure. Wow, it's gorgeous down here. Duckies.
We got them all, man. There's
comes the
eagles live
ducks.
around here too.
Duckies.
Yo. I was always thinking duck hunt. That fucking dog laughing at you when you missed.
Oh yeah.
And you couldn't shoot him, which was stupid.
That dog was lucky. Because
I
we
saw you-
pumped him full of lead.
I saw a YouTube video where a guy beat like level 99 in duck hunting. It was like outrageous, dude. So I
Wow.
don't know how you did that, man. It was like bap 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 bap. Like had to be that quick. Them ducks was bugging.
It's crazy.
In order to even get that high on that game, you're fucking.
Sweating.
Yeah.
Where it's gonna freeze up. You
For
couldn't
real.
save the game back then.
The
No.
highest I ever went on that game was like level 12, and I was like shitting my pants at level 12.
Phew.
Made it all the way to level 6 in Contra once. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Because you're like I said, you're forever.
That game was
constantly-
always about the cheat codes for me.
Oh, you had to do the up up down down. You weren't even.
Yeah. Infinite lives, unlimited
There was no
ammo. There
question.
was no playing that game
Try
by
to
the
run. You
rules.
try and if you got 2-player, you had an even better chance of rocking out. Like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can get so much further. If one of us dies, we'll
Mike,
just
every
root
once
for
in
the
a
other
while,
one.
We go on the Mortal Kombat at his house every now and then.
Yep. Tank is the reigning Mortal Kombat champion in my household.
No doubt.
It's true.
Which one, Mortal Kombat X or the new one?
Was it 11? I think you had.
It was the newest one.
Yeah.
Whatever one was on
I
the
think I have Mortal
PlayStation
Kombat
thing.
X. I have a Street Fighter too.
I have Mortal Kombat X. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. That's nostalgia. Oh, there's a little turtle head right there. Just poked himself
Show
up
you a
out of the
turtle head.
water. Looks like a little. Yep.
Yeah,
Oop,
there he
just
goes.
went under.
It doesn't take much out of all.
A little stick.
If we sit
Look like a
chilling,
little
they'll
stick.
probably just start coming out and sitting.
Oh
on
yeah. As it cools off, they'll come up here to the dock to warm up.
Turtle comes onto that dock. It is my turtle.
It's just gonna be a painted turtle. That's all we got
It's
here.
gonna be my painted turtle.
Maybe we got
Red-eared slider.
Maybe there's probably snappers in here. I seen one so big. I thought it was a trash bag.
I was fishing in the public side of Twin Lakes one time, and we were out there fishing with minnows. We were bass fishing, and I had a minnow on, and I had him on like a jig head so I could get him down towards the bottom. And I'm jigging like not too far off the shore, and all of a sudden the rod just almost out of the boat, and I grab it and set the hook, and it starts taking drag. I'm like, oh my god, what do I got? And I start reeling it up, and it's a monster snapping turtle right by the tip of the beak. And there's 3 other ones like striking at the minnow that's in its mouth, all trying to eat it at the same time.
Savage creatures. Those things are heartless. They don't
Feeding
they're dinosaurs,
frenzy.
man.
Yeah, they don't have a soul. They have nothing.
That thing was huge.
Armored ass turtle.
Like I said, like trash can lid, like big, like
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant.
Yeah, there's some big turtles out there. Man.
They're huge.
The people that, everybody wants to save the turtles until there's a snapping turtle in the road and they fuck around.
Yeah.
It's
true.
Fuck around and find out.
Come here,
It's true.
Come here, buddy.
It's all true. This lake, man. What'd you call it, a graben?
It
It's a
is,
sump, he says. A sump.
It's kind of it's not a true graben lake, which is the German word for ditch. If you're from New York, the most classic example you probably know of a graben lake is Lake George. Long, skinny, deep. What it is a submerged valley. One end of it got dammed up with glacial debris and it made a lake out of it. Makes it a lake because it's fed by a stream.
So it's got to be fed by a stream. That's the criteria, huh?
Is that an island right there?
Yes, it's not a real one. Originally, this body of water was just a swampy mess.
Wait a minute now. You say it's not a real one. Is it surrounded by water?
It's artificially made.
Oh, it's a fake island.
But it's no.
It is an island. It's not. It's surrounded by
Is it?
water. Yes.
It's surrounded by water, so it's an island.
It was
Yeah.
created by the hand of man. Now, actually, if you've been looking at what we've been showing you here, this is an interesting place. It's got It was a nasty, ugly swamp, and these powerful, rich people that they named the town after had it dug out
Okay.
and made it the shape that it is now.
Yeah, I remember you telling me they took all the dirt from here and then built up over on that service road where all that wood was that you cut.
Yeah, and that's what you're looking at here. And I started to realize, I'm like, well, where's all the dirt? And it's everywhere. They built everything out of it. This was their quarry. And then when they were done, they allowed it to flood. And it's really only about 6-8 feet deep at its deepest, and that's way out there.
Really?
The layer of muck at the bottom is distressing. You don't want to just jump in there without firefighters' boots on.
There's that's one of the biggest things that deteriorates these lakes and these ponds is the leaf matter that gets in there, and the leaf matter breaks down. That's why you see these places with the crystal clear water. They're surrounded by like pine trees solely.
Right.
Very
acidic.
Yeah, so there's not a lot of leaf matter in the actual water.
But at the same time, there's not really a whole lot of life in the water as well.
No, there is. There's just different life. Things that require a little more oxygenated water.
Yeah.
Like bass and sunfish and things like that. They don't require a whole lot of oxygenated water. They can swim around this stagnant stuff for years. The turtles, the geese,
goose,
obviously.
This goose does not like what you were saying.
No. The two of them are fighting. It's mating season, and they're they're fighting.
We should go take the boat out and fucking
Go fight the geese.
If you got a boat, I'm ready to get
We're sitting on it. You're sitting on it. I
don't even know where there's a 700cc Evan Rude fucking outboard.
Well, now.
Oh, well, because they said we want the best one.
I'll come and get you, goose!
Yeah, I'm coming for you, buddy.
Oh, he's talking some
Yeah.
That's right, we're Americans.
Yeah. You're Canadian.
Border
I see
jumper.
you.
Coming for him.
Border jumper!
I'm calling the authorities.
Yep. This is the authority right here. He's wearing the green shirt sitting right next to me. It's the authority around here.
I was
So-
brought here
Nice
by
little
the
fish jump
authorities,
right
so
there.
I'm the accompanying authority.
Yeah, I've deputized y'all. So we wanted to talk about what's going on, what you see out there, what's happening. My main concern these days has become apparent to me is,
A loaf of bread is $6
yeah, I mean, listen, a bag of groceries is $100,
Yep.
and that ain't much.
Go to your local grocery store and get 2 bags of groceries. You spend $75
Shop local. I'm trying here.
Try to shop local, but you can't fucking afford it.
What the people who say shop local,
Have more money than me.
that's right.
Yeah, deep pockets. Deep pockets.
The
went to-
motherfuckers that say shop local are the same guys that are selling the shit.
The same guys that don't live local.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. They come here on the weekends talking about shop local.
Yeah. Well, what they do is they come up from the city
Assholes.
with their big city money,
Assholes.
and then they purchase things up here at a discount and bring their cooler full of groceries home for the week, and then they make out
They
good.
got
Well, yeah, Because
This is farm fresh
up
produce.
here, getting
guys.
farm fresh produce is cheap for them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because go down there and try that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
mean-
you go to the farmer's market down in fucking New York City, you're
$20
not.
for an onion.
You
They
like
come
that
up here and
farm
they see
freshness.
what we see as an outrageous price for corn or onions or
Yeah, things are
normal produce, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is great."
moral of the story is things are
City-
getting out of reach really, really fucking
City
fast.
people need to stay going to their fucking
really
Whole
fast.
Foods and just stay the fuck away
Yeah.
from here.
You know, it'd be even what they should do.
That's probably it.
Tank says unalived.
I think what they should.
I did
do,
say unalive.
Yeah,
Unalived.
I wish there was a level of
Unalive.
reciprocity, respect.
That's not a word.
Reciprocity is totally what it means to reciprocate.
All right.
I can.
A lot of disrespect. You know, like we from where I'm from, you hold the door for people. You say like, you know, give them a nod, acknowledge their existence.
You say, "Excuse me."
excuse
Yeah,
me, thank
pardon
you,
me.
whatever the fuck's going on.
That's a
Big
ass
fish, man.
there.
Big
That's
fish.
what that was.
I know you guys are fiending.
Tell me I
Big
can't
fi-
drink.
But
feeding
there's none
for
of
what?
that.
Big
no,
fish?
No, thank you for what you do. None of this. Instead, like the place we're sitting at here, I have to constantly fend off ignorant motherfuckers who have no concept of what private property is or like that. The question I get a lot: where's public access? There isn't any. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
And you're
You
like,
know
yeah,
what
well,
really
no.
bothers me too?
They act
is-
entitled. They act like fucking like I work for them. So like I'm some fucking resort staff or something. And if you have that attitude, you can go fuck yourself and stay south of Westchester.
Well, the big
Ooh,
problem
hit
that
'em.
I have is the fact that they raise their kids like this. Like I raise my kids to say please, thank you, yes, no, you know, yes sir, no sir. Not I don't have them call me sir, but if it's somebody they've never met before, you know, but I teach them to have respect.
I think
polite.
I think
Yeah,
perhaps
right. Be
part of the
polite.
problem is that these folks
They don't
are
give a shit about
well,
politeness.
they're working so much that they don't have time to parent the kids.
When where they're
You know?
from, you power your way through the crowd. You don't look up. You don't make eye contact. Whatever's going on over there, fuck that. And
Right.
here we don't do that.
No, we pay attention. We take care of our neighbors.
You
we
know
look
the
after
guy
each
from
other.
you in line and shit. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
Most of the time, you know, if
Yeah.
you don't personally know him, he's from your neighborhood. At
That's
least
right.
you've seen the friggin'
Hey,
guy before.
the 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon has been proven true. We're only 7 handshakes with a stranger away from meeting everybody in the entire world. So
actually, I thought
Chances
there was 6,
are-
I thought there was actually only 6.
I think the 7th one is the person that
Bacon
you.
himself.
Yeah, that's Kevin Bacon himself. And you know, being here in the Hudson
Dave
Valley,
Curry is-
you can actually just run into Kevin Bacon because you know this is Kevin
I think
Bacon
with
land.
Kevin
I
Bacon,
met
there's people that like
Kevin
look
Bacon
like him.
at a family friend's ranch in Wasaic. He actually had a home in Wasaic,
Yeah.
and a car that he had at one point was actually given to my mother.
Oh, fantastic! Driving the Kevin Bacon mobile.
Yeah, it was a piece of shit by the time we got.
I mean, let's say another thing I'm seeing anymore, and I really want to speak on it, and I hope that like somehow my message will get to people that could actually do something about it. Yo, I'm tired of this bug of the month shit. It started with the stink bugs. All right, everybody. Then they were like, "Oh, don't worry about stay, don't do nothing." You know, just do. And I'm like,
They
no.
aggravate the shit out of me.
They're disgusting. They
Big
fucking
brothers.
They dive bomb you in the middle of the night for no reason. They.
Pour out a little liquor for the fucking
Stink bugs.
stink bugs.
I hate
fucking
them.
Hate their fucking ass.
Listen, and you know everybody's like, "Oh, don't even do nothing, whatever else." And so we let shit slide. We said, "All right, you know, whatever."
All right, so it doesn't do anything like fucking.
But you know what else? Nothing eats them. Nothing wants to do anything to them because they're gross.
fucking gross.
You smash one in a yo. We killed one in the studio one night, and it was like,
And you
it
can't
just,
even really describe what it smells like.
no, it's almost flowery, but at the same time, it's just
It's like
gross.
It's like a flowery
Putrid.
dirt, like almost manure-y,
Yeah, and
organic-y smell. It's fucking gross.
it overwhelms me as a human, like let alone whatever. Like
You know what it kind of smells like to me is like rust.
it's
Like if that makes any kind of sense.
one
to
in
you,
the
like,
chat. You ever like got hit with an actual stink bug, but and so we went wrong. And then the millipedes, and then the gypsy traveler moths, spongy moths for the weak-minded.
spongy moths, gypsy
For
moths.
the pronouns crowd, we'll call them spongy moths and
call them assholes.
asshole moths.
They are fucking.
But enough with the bug of the month.
Assholes.
And what I think they're doing is like, all right, like, oh, we got this weird bug, and I guarantee you, them assed out stink bugs came from in a package from China. They didn't mean it, but here they are now. No
Probably.
natural predators, invasive species, pissing me off. So then they released a different bug to kill that
I think
bug.
they did mean it.
And then they got to release the bug to kill the bug, and this never ends. It's biological warfare is
buggy.
what it is. And these traveler moths,
Ecological warfare.
these traveler moths kill whole forests. They eat all the leaves off the trees. They can survive this kind of infestation maybe twice.
This is the second year. So we're going to be lucky for some of our trees to survive. We might lose a lot of
I've heard
We're
trees.
going to lose a lot.
I've
Like
heard
it's without a doubt, we're going to lose a lot.
I've heard a couple of agendas at
Just-
work here, whereas it's let them go and defoliate and kill all these forests, and now you have like
Barren wasteland.
barren wasteland, which is nice and cheap for guys like BlackRock to buy up. Him and Warren Buffett, great guy that he fucking is. Get that hard real estate because now it ain't worth shit. Even the hardwood produce, if you will, that it would have allowed is rotten and shitty and infested with bugs, or that they want to cause wildfires. Sort of a great reset in the Northeast. Like, see, in California burns all the time. Here we don't really get that kind of. It's
The government would never do anything like that.
I
to
suppose
us.
you're right. Maybe I'm stretching it a little far. I don't
Now, Livingston, man,
think it's
that sounds what I would call a little far-fetched.
And you know what? It probably is, or that it was also that they just wanted to. It's pure ineptness and incompetence. They just really don't know what to do and really can't do nothing about it. We can't use cool shit like DDT anymore because God
Now,
forbid.
see, I personally, I feel like they do know what to do about it, and they just don't give a shit to do it.
You have to reconcile between is the government completely stupid and incompetent, or so genius that they can actually pull all this conspiracy shit off.
I tell you what, they're so
They know
genius.
what they're
I
doing.
think they created that line in the clouds over there because it was gorgeous all day today. And then all of a
both
sudden-
seen the movie The Matrix.
Oh yeah.
We see
Where the fuck do you
the
think we live?
the heavy white lines coming from the aircraft going over, and next thing you know, here comes all this cloud cover.
I said I was like 1984 is just the Matrix for, or the
Absolutely.
Matrix is 1984 for 90s kids.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. I seriously,
It's a clown show, if nothing else. If you don't think it's a digital simulation, all right, fine. But still, you would be slightly naive to think that even your actions and reactions to things haven't been considered, haven't been factored into the equation.
they've been doctored.
The
If nothing else-
algorithm knows everything.
Your reactions are what you've been taught your reaction should be. Your
It's
reaction
called a conditioned
isn't-
response.
Your reaction isn't
Ooh,
your reaction.
good
Your
call,
reaction is
Livingston,
what
man.
the government or whoever wants your fucking reaction to be. There's very few people out there that have an actual reaction to things.
Those are the weak people. Now, what everybody does is they do this thing, right, where they're like, ask anybody, they don't trust the mainstream media. You know what? It's inaccurate, it's half-truths, lies, outright misinformation, but yet it's the same shit that everybody gets themselves all riled up about, gets divisive about, loses friends over, making an opinion about shit. And if you gotta understand that was exactly the point. The message of the who, what, where, why had nothing to do with it.
Shit, dude,
It was
look
how you
look at
were
how many people
conditioned to react.
look at how many people hate each other over simply
One word, Trump.
yeah,
Case in point.
Trump, Republican or Democrat. I
You
have
are
a-
for or against,
I
or
have
your
a
argument
guy-
doesn't count.
I have a guy that works at my job. He is a die-hard Democrat. Whatever. I don't really care what your political beliefs are. However, if you say something about the Republican Party, this man loses his goddamn mind to the point that he can't even function and will leave work half day early because you got him so riled up about that. You know, the only people
That's
I
crazy.
see, you know, the only people that I honestly see get like that are goddamn Democrats.
Yeah, they get
Why?
the they.
Some people
What?
have.
Where does the come from. They hear something that contradicts their beliefs, and it
Like die about it.
It's
it like couldn't possibly
Republicans have that
exist.
strong belief, you know, but like Democrats feel like they need to be so fucking heard, and everything just has to be their way. I like I said, I personally, I don't care whether you're Republican, Democrat, Libertarian. It doesn't matter to me what you are. But this dude flat out does not want to talk to you if you were a fucking Republican, and it's like, really, dude?
How's that reaching across aisles? Now, on either whoever that is, now flip those roles right over.
Absolutely.
And a Republican acts like that.
Absolutely.
That's not reaching across aisles. That's not patriotism. That's not Americanism.
Oh,
No.
Whatever their fucking stupid beliefs that you can't get, it's just like a Spotify playlist at this point. All right, just because I don't like your music and you don't like mine doesn't mean that we should point fucking guns at each other.
You listen to country
Amen.
music and I listen to
Amen.
rap music. That means we fucking hate each other?
No.
And it's you, and
No,
you
it's not
don't.
the case.
You
So
are.
not
It's
the case.
but it is highly suggested through every form of media that you should.
Right.
Because the media and whatever else that is, let's call it that,
they're pushing
poking it.
the
They're
magic
poking and
the
prodding.
magic narrative.
They wanted to
folks.
see what you would do. We just
The
didn't know you do it
narrative.
or not.
Guys, there's a bald eagle.
I just said it. I didn't know.
Bald eagle up in that
Exactly.
pine tree over there. I was
What?
kind of mesmerized by
Don't make
the
me jump in this
That's their
water.
house over there.
bald eagle.
Her name is Ash, and she has 3 chicks this year.
Ah.
She's a breeding machine. She's a
Ash.
banded eagle from the Ashokan Reservoir, the original reintroduction program.
Oh, that's fantastic.
But her mate, he's pure wild boy. Nobody knows who he is.
Wow, man.
I'm calling
Probably
you.
came from Canada.
They're great.
Listen,
They fly up and
We're
there's a
not
big,
going to
big
talk
tree.
about the American bald eagle being from Canada.
Well, he probably flew in from Canada. They occupy a lot
So
of
would that
Canadian
be a
territory.
Canadian bald eagle?
No,
we don't.
they're
know.
all American to me. That's a
he's
freedom
in
chicken,
Canada,
baby.
Canada is just our hat.
He's
Freedom
what are they?
chicken.
He's from Zion. He was born right here in the real world. Yeah, no band on his leg. He ain't nobody's slave. He ain't got no ties to the manor, you know.
There's fish that just want to be hooked, like right here.
Yeah.
I see them. They just keep.
Listen, I know you know you guys
Fishermen
might think we're
eat
just
chickens.
flexing. We're flexing on you because they don't call me the Livingston Man because I don't have access to the dopest spot on the whole map of the world. I don't like this monopod thing you got going on. It's a weird angle.
I'm sorry.
I'm looking down on it. Like, you know what you gotta do? First off, shorten that up.
I was trying to lighten the load.
What are we doing battery-wise? We've been at this 28 minutes. We're halfway through the battery. All this is editable. Don't anybody worry. We ain't live. Psych. Fucking.
I do need my other beer though.
The
That being said, here you hold that shit, dog.
What up?
Look at the lens, not the screen. It helps.
yeah. Lou just scared the fish away. Look at them going. They're so big. They're so close to the surface. They're making swooshes with the tails. Giants in here, Tank.
Look at that duck.
Giants. Oh, I just landed out there.
You know what that duck just said? Eat me.
Yep. Tank, how long do you think wild game will last after a true collapse of society? Like let's say all the banks go insolvent tomorrow, the dollar goes belly up. How long do you think? How long? What's
Realistically?
what's your estimate? Yep.
In our area, I
know, bro.
not for nothing. Right over there, a giant fish. A giant fish just jumped up and ate something off the shore. I don't know what it was. But realistically, I kind of feel in our area,
Yep.
wild game, after a complete collapse, I think in our particular area would get diminished pretty quickly. Just on the sheer fact of we have hunters in our areas.
Oh yeah.
You know, there a lot of guys grew up eating nothing but wild game around here.
Absolutely.
That was my dang old.
Now, going further, like here, I would say 6 to 9 months.
Yeah. That I think
A season, pretty much.
A season,
I agree with you. I agree.
Going further north, up Lake George area, stuff like that, considerably less, because there's a lot more hunters that are up there. There's a lot more people that live off the land up that way. So up there, I'm saying 4 months.
Yeah.
3 to 4.
Yeah.
And I mean, the closer you get to Canada, I mean, let's face it, the less
the sparser the game is. That one's actually my regular tea.
right. I mean, up that way. I mean,
You got your hard shit, bro?
I'm out actually.
You drank 2 already?
I drank 1.
There's more of them hidden.
Ta-da.
But yeah, realistically, I think around our area, 6 to 9 months. Up Lake George, Adirondacks areas, I'm saying 3 to 4 months. Maybe 6 because of just the sheer range up there.
Yeah, the size. I mean,
You gotta put in work up there. Here you can like just
right.
stop the truck and
The
shoot them out of
animals,
somebody's
the
front
animals
yard.
have some place to go up there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you want them, you're gonna have to get your ass up there,
Oh yeah.
and that's the real problem. I think down towards the city, honestly, animals would flourish because there aren't any hunters down there. I think we would have to move our way either down that way to get food, or
Circle the wagons, my friend.
yeah,
Circle
seriously.
the wagons.
Honestly, in a situation that something like that happens, I think your best bet would be to, instead of shoot a couple of deer, maybe catch
Oh yeah, and
a
breed.
couple of does,
And breed.
a couple of bucks, breed
Yeah,
them,
man. That's a great thought process there.
breed wild game if you don't have access to cows or anything like that. But I mean, honestly, if shit hits the fan and I want a cow, I'm gonna take it. like I'm being straight up. Like, if I want to fucking eat, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna feed my family. Whether you say it's mine or not, I'm gonna take it at that point.
It's welcome to the real world.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, it's you have what I need to survive, so I'm either going to take it and you're going to let me,
Or we're gonna work something
or I'm
out.
gonna take it and I'm gonna, do what I have to do to get it. I'm a good
You know
person.
what he means.
I'm a good person
Until
until
I'm the slightest bit hangry.
yeah.
Until the kids are
Well,
hungry.
no, I
It's
mean, you
not
gotta
even- it's
you gotta
not-
remember.
Damn kids.
It's not
good-
even self. It's
Good
family.
people don't always have a good past. I mean, I come from someplace, so if I have to let that back out,
Oh, the ways of the past.
pretty much,
The ways of the past.
I'll take your cow.
So,
Like-
Livingston, man,
I touched him with
like,
my pole,
like,
and he
I'll
was like,
be-
"I'll take your cow."
I guess I'll pose the same question to the Livingston man. How long, Mr. Livingston man, before wild game is just about extinct after a true financial type collapse? Let's say the dollar takes a shit tomorrow, and Great Depression 2.0. Tank went out at his 4 to 6 months. Tank.
I say our area 6 to 9.
Okay, 6 to 9 months in.
Further up north, 3 to 4.
In any event, we're not making it a year.
No.
Yeah, no,
God, no.
I don't think so.
All right. I mean, there's some here in this area.
Yeah,
Okay, like
yeah, right. Hudson Valley.
before wild game is completely depleted, I don't even think applications for hunting licenses and whatnot are at an all-time low. Now that doesn't necessarily mean nothing. That just could mean people decided they don't need that.
I don't have a hunting license,
That's
but
so-
if I'm starving, I'm shooting a deer.
So I mean,
or,
like, so all
whatever.
right, I'm gonna take that right back. It turns to, I think that people would do almost anything in general. Like I heard you were saying, it's like there's outdoorsmen and sportsmen and conservationists and the like, know how to do this, live by this, that have
Right.
done this the whole time.
Right.
Those aren't the people that are going to exterminate a whole ecosystem.
No,
it's going to be
the people that
our
don't know
favorite
what
people
they're
from
doing.
south of Westchester that had got themselves going and go out there and shoot everything to death. These are going to be the same people that don't exactly know how to process it, how to maximize their gains.
A lot of it's going to be wasted.
Backstraps ripped out. You're going to be finding half-strip carcasses all over the fucking place. Then what's going to happen, strangely enough, is all the wildlife is going to just vacate the area. They already do it when hunting season comes. They know when it is.
The deer will. The
They'll
predators,
devastate.
however,
They'll devastate the ecosystem by shooting and killing out of season. They'll disrupt the mating system, seasons. They'll, within very quickly, a season, what we'd call it hunting wise, or two, between the spring and fall season. One, because no one's respecting a season at all. It's free for all, right? Nobody gives a shit. But
we're talking like apocalypse, right?
Well, we're talking economic collapse, Great Depression style
So pretty much
shit.
apocalypse.
Well, even during the Great Depression, there was still law and order.
But I think above and beyond that,
Yeah, but do you think that's how it would be now?
No.
I think still people would line up.
No
There
way,
would,
man.
people would line up for stimulus checks and benefits and sell their proverbial souls for basic shit for a handout from the government before they actually start shooting all the creatures and stuff.
Yeah.
Some people will.
I
Some
think-
people already do. I hate to tell you, whether you want to call them jackers or poachers
I
or whatever
also
the hell.
think that there's a lot of people that would go on the whole vegetarian, vegan kick.
Grow your own food and
But
not take.
I feel like those people would very quickly realize that without the money or means to get all those vitamins and supplements that you have to take when you don't eat meat, your body's not going to do very well. The human body is made to process meat.
Yeah.
We're
We have
herbivores.
pointy teeth.
We're hunter gatherers. Go figure.
We're herbivores. We're bears.
Yeah.
we're just
omnivores.
Just smarter, fucking
Omnivores.
less
What?
furry bears.
We are whatever. Whatever's clever, Trevor.
Yeah, we're like
we're on it.
flex
We're on
fuel,
it. I would take a fish out of this pond. So my opinion, honestly,
all right, if we're being honest, see, I'd have to get damn hungry to start eating.
wild game.
No, not wild game, but
fish.
and like crawfish.
Okay,
and,
so
like, crustaceans.
See,
what's
that's the
your
thing.
time?
Thinking
So you
about-
think
you're
think
when I
thinking
get
about
hungry enough,
starving,
I might
though.
eat that shit.
you're talking like 4 months. If you're talking like between fall and spring, you're talking all winter. The slaughter happens,
We'll see.
and 4 months the population is decimated.
No, you know what? Let's push that forward because 4 months, everyone's exhausted their preps. Everyone's killed off the canned food. Everyone's emptied the grocery stores.
Okay.
Now at
people
4
are
months.
people are starting to get
hunting cows at that point.
yeah.
Then there's the question of that. So
Like
that,
for real.
That depends on
I'm
region
telling you,
and
I'm telling you flat out.
them
if
cattle
it's-
ranchers be having night vision.
If
and
it's
shit.
at
Fuck
that point where it's that bad, I'm gonna get a buddy with a pickup truck, and me and him are gonna get a cow. We're gonna split that.
I
shit.
think there's a better way. I think
People.
I
Prep
think
up
well
now
no
is
I think
Soylent
making these connections with your local
There's
farmers
some people I
now,
would
right?
definitely eat, with glory too. I already ate 3 men and them. They didn't even deserve it. They didn't even deserve it. They were just there, man.
I mean, if it comes down to that point,
Like, all I remember is some guy. We was drinking around a campfire. This guy said no balls, and next thing I know, I ate 3 men. So,
right? I mean,
no balls. I'll show you no balls.
That's it.
they
No,
had no balls.
I
after
ate those
that.
first.
Just saying.
with some fava
third-
beans
I've
and a
seen it.
nice
The third man was the guy who said no
Chianti.
balls.
That's for real.
You won't eat 3 people. You're the
found
first,
out.
though.
Oh, I hope the audio on this is flawless.
And how
'cause
far
this
do
is
we go,
epic.
like, at that route? Because eventually, if we, the story, the prophecy pans out, all that's going to be left is a bunch of us motherfuckers. You start sizing up your boy like, He like in the old cartoons, he looks at him and he looks like
Yeah, he looks like a ham
steak.
steak. Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that, dog?
Guys, listen. When the food runs out, at least we'll still have each other
to eat.
I mean, you might just want to try it. Like, go down to Haiti, right? Have a little, have a little sample of the barbecue, all right? Because you know that might come in handy. You haven't done it once, really helps out, man.
I gotta tell you, the clouds have taken over.
Hero 12 is living up to its
Expectations.
specs.
Yeah, it's doing all right.
Look how many minutes we in with versus.
You're 40 minutes in, and looks like you're about half life. I would say.
That's a hell of a battery.
Well, it's 24 frames a second. You know, this isn't anything super epic,
4K,
and
10 bits.
it's linear. It's
guys got to knock it down after we're sitting there giving it props. We're like, damn, that battery's pretty. He's like, well, you know, it's only.
It's not working as hard as if you had it like 60. You know what I mean? The shutter's moving a lot more. It's a lot more.
No, we watched
not
60
for nothing,
frames.
We just sitting on a boat bullshitting.
There's no need.
So
we did I was showing Mike the difference between 30 and 60 frames, and he found it to be disorienting.
Really?
Yeah.
Because there's no motion blur. Like you whip the thing, it's completely in.
Yeah, it's all
real time.
In focus.
Yeah, everything is in focus the whole time, and it's like your head is jerking around when you're like staring at it, like
almost
like
when you expect that blur, right?
Oh yeah, it's like yeah, that's 60 frames a second, man. That's it's a little too. My brain and my eye are like fighting each other. It makes me want to vomit.
There's
I can't even lie.
Yeah, but I found it to be. I had to know, and I found it to be like a little excessive for just doing normal shit. If you're jumping dirt bikes off of fucking buildings, and
60
shit,
frames a second.
Right.
You know,
like people wearing it on their motorcycle helmets and shit
Yep.
like that.
Like, nothing's ever blurred. You can freeze a frame anywhere you want. It's always in focus and it's perfect. That's kind of what that's for.
So the final number, Livingston man.
I think
Within a year, you said, right?
if let's assume the
Are we talking fish too?
No, well, I'm just thinking wild game, like fur-bearing creatures
so those will be
and
the
deer,
first. Those are the
deer,
absolute
turkey. You know, your typical hunting license
So then
tags.
I'm sticking to my numbers.
Bear, deer, turkey.
If we're including fish, I'm up in my numbers.
Yeah.
That could, life will find a way, that dude said in Jurassic Park. Now, you're not going to get them all in the first season. There's going to be some, but you might really fuck their numbers up and cause an issue.
Oh, yeah. To the point of eradication,
I'm
sure.
going to say in 1 year, a complete revolution at the end of that 1 year.
Yeah, from the time the first guy squeezes the trigger on the illegal deer till there are no deer. 1 year.
1 year. I'm going to give it 1 year before you have a serious issue, and now it becomes a real, you have to go hunt them. You have to
ecological problem, because you're basically removing a species.
Well, but not only that, but what you're doing is bottlenecking them, which is why humans are the way we are. We got bottlenecked in our ancient past that we don't really know too much about.
Absolutely.
But so hard that somewhere along the line we were forced or was on some shit to breed with Neanderthals, which are our cousins, if you will.
Okay.
But many humans carry a small piece of Neanderthal DNA, and it's thought by some these are weasel words they call this, because I don't really know and I'm not going to say it. I'm not citing sources. This ain't a fucking book report. Okay, go fuck yourself.
We ain't trying to learn shit here.
It is thought that in the not really so distant past that the human race actually was whittled down to about 3,000 individuals total in the entire planet, to the point where we were essentially biologically forced to mate with our cousins to keep it going. All blue-eyed people share a common ancestor that only lived 30,000 years ago, who was a female that was born near the Black Sea in what is now Russia.
Tank, you got blue eyes?
I have hazel eyes.
He's got hazel eyes. Livingston man's got the blue eyes. I got some of them blue eyes.
My son actually has blue eyes, like crystal blue eyes.
Yeah.
What? And the point of that,
brother.
The point of that entire rant is that what you can do is that by bottlenecking a species, all the dumb ones and stupid ones are going to be culled off right off the top. Only the smartest, best, fastest, biggest, coolest, oldest, most experienced ones are going to evade that initial
Right. Onslaught.
right, and so and then it's gonna turn into a whole like you gotta they become mythical creatures. You
Yeah,
have to go,
the proverbial unicorns.
to find them. You gotta go where the footprints stop and all that shit. You know?
Hunting at next level type hunting. I kind of dig what you're saying.
But as
a
for,
year.
Now, go ahead and do some college course where you factor in all of the ramifications of that,
Oh,
and
good
that's
Lord.
a whole bigger thing.
Ecological disaster, and it's happened before. It's happened
absolutely.
before. It happened during the Depression.
Oh yeah, everybody ate their cats and dogs.
Well, there was a lot of
I mean, I got a cat.
species that were brought to near extinction. Here in New York State, the wild turkey, our wild turkey, I believe,
They came from
comes
Tennessee.
Yeah,
we
and
traded them deer.
Correct.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And that's you know, we had a few deer left, so those populations have recovered enough that we actually have a turkey hunting season again. I think
of turkey.
I think it's going to be. I'm gonna say a year and a half, maybe 2 years, before wild game is eradicated.
Like I said, the bugs always go for your eyes.
Now here you go.
It turns to the bugs. At that point, there's nothing left. There's no.
So your
bugs.
question is, how long before
Yeah.
the wild game is eradicated?
Yeah, basically, you know, almost extinct. Before
My question is,
you can't see them anymore.
my question is, how long is it before it's fucking dangerous for you to go in the woods to hunt?
Before people start to
Oh,
realize
all right.
there's way more people than deer.
How long is it before? How long is it before this guy says, no, motherfucker, you're on my spot?
Okay, so first off, I'm gonna say that the eradication is gonna be about a year and a half, 2 years.
2 years would be really felt.
Two years.
acute.
2 years, you will never hear a goose honking over your house. You'll never hear a duck quack again.
And
There's
if
so
you
many
do- and
billions
you'll never
of
hear a
geese. We didn't
turkey
even
call.
think of the geese.
You
There's
won't-
a billion
all right.
of them.
I'm talking 2 years. You ain't gonna hear bullfrogs go don't, because they're running down to the creek to spear them for some frog legs.
You think people get that
100%.
hungry? Because I think
100%.
I think shit like that-
100%. There's over 19 million people in the state of New York.
I think shit like that would be the last.
Nah.
Yeah, I think
Absolutely.
I think
But
the
at the
frogs will be the
at the
last.
same
But
time-
I'm
The most
telling you,
scrumptious shit gonna go first. Sorry.
But at-
2
but at the
years
same
after
time,
money fails.
Think about it this way.
So many people are on the edge
You're
right now. So many people are on the edge. Right now.
Ready to eat their pets on the edge?
No, not ready to eat their pets on the edge, but on the edge of financial collapse for the shrinking of their dollar. Their buying power is crap. Your dollar does nothing. That was the very first thing we talked about.
Well,
a
not-
bag of groceries is a fucking $100.
Well, not
one
for
bag.
nothing. Think about a third world country.
Yeah.
People in third world countries will literally sell their children to feed the rest of their family, to feed the rest of their children.
They did that in the Depression. You could sell kids. You could mail them.
It will.
You could mail the
we
kids
will
across the country on a
basically,
train,
at
bro.
that point, we would basically be considered a third world country.
Yeah.
In a complete collapse like that, we would be a third world country.
You're talking the return big time of prostitutions and speakeasies and things like that. The barter system would have to come out.
I'm just saying, I'll be
huge.
a-
But what do most people have
Yo,
to barter?
What I could be a food pimp. son.
What do most people have to
Yo.
barter in
fucking shake
a
what
society
your
where
mama
everything?
gave her.
Well,
What you got?
right now you
Let
have
me
a
get that
society
pork chop, sweetie. Ow!
where everything.
That black and
Everything
seasoning on
you
it.
you think that has value, right? Your devices, your things. None of that means shit anymore. None of it means anything. That's all long gone, right?
It won't
all-
work once you can't.
All
charge it.
all those devices are gone.
Stupid
All of the
fireworks
they're
videos
just
you think people wanna watch.
they're bricks. This camera is garbage. It's trash. It's trash. The only thing it's for is to record the collapse if it still works.
Fuck what you had for breakfast.
Eggs, like
What are you gonna have for breakfast?
So we're
when there's
literally
nothing
in an
the fucking store?
OnlyFans society. All right.
Selling yourself. You are
prostitution.
Selling
Prostitution.
pictures of your butthole.
Prostitution is gonna reign.
In the best case.
In the best case scenario,
Only true motherfuckers.
you're selling pictures of your toes or your butthole. And that's best case scenario.
Talking to at least one of y'all.
It's
At least one of y'all sold
At least,
pictures
But
of
it-
both.
I'm
one
telling
of
you.
At
I'm
least
telling-
one of you has sold pictures of your feet before. I know it.
If I could sell pictures
know
of
it.
I would say somebody want to give me money.
Now for
pictures of my
nothing, you give me
feet, I'd be like,
$20 right now. I'll give you a picture of both feet.
Nobody wants pictures of my feet, and that's sexist.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not woke.
$30. I'll step on some shit. I don't know.
You want dirty socks? I got those. I mean,
Right?
once you open that bag in
We're
the
getting-
house, it doesn't go away.
We're getting deep here tonight.
I'm fucking.
We came here to do just this. Am I
Yeah,
right?
yeah. This is.
Asked us how we feeling. We're telling you.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah. Let me know.
Give me $100. I'll fucking catch that goose over there right now.
We're gonna breast them out and cook them on a fire on that little island
It's only
over
like
there.
5-6 feet.
We're gonna
Walk.
feed the rest of it to the bald
We gotta-
eagle. We're gonna feed the rest of it to the
you have a
eagle.
boat here.
The freedom chicken. Freedom chicken's hungry. Freedom chicken's feeding youngins. I mean, we got to. Oh, there we go. Freedom chicken be feeding on some stuff. So the question was, Tank wanted to know how long I thought before it wasn't safe to go in the woods to hunt.
Well, not so much.
As soon as the shit hits the fan, it ain't safe to go fucking outside until you know some
Well,
shit.
no, I guess
Like-
more so. How long before you think
When the general public is
people
stalking the
will
woods just shooting shit?
violently defend their hunting areas?
I think initially, right off the rip, private property is going to be like,
Like
that
a
this is.
fucking battle range.
Yeah. Private property is going to be a big thing because, especially from anybody in the know, because there's 10
so
10 to
then-
12 million people, all right, coming north, west,
Where the fuck they think they're gonna go?
and south. Those are the only three directions you can really go, and you really can't just go south. There's a lot of stuff to
Now,
cross.
Why wouldn't you?
The reason I ask that question is because there are people that
That's a good one.
owned there are people that own hundreds and thousands of acres.
Yeah.
That's significantly going to cut down on how long wild game is going to last for the general public.
Well, and then like factor in like cattle ranchers and farmers who already have like thousands of
A
head
1,000-acre cattle farm.
or
Yeah, I
more,
think
you know,
the
and so and
biggest
those
chore-
guys are going to end up being some sort of like warlord, if you will. Like,
Well, I think perhaps the post-apocalyptic job to have would be to work with your local farmers to protect the herd, protect the farm from the onslaughts of people. And if we can do that and keep these farms alive and manageable, they can feed everybody through the duration of whatever disaster begets us.
See, what I'm getting out of what you're saying is me and you and Livingston Man need to start a farm.
Oh, well, I mean, a homesteader kind of has a leg up on the game.
I'll get a
right?
cow, bro.
I'm telling you, homesteaders have a leg up on the game in that they.
I'll fill a homesteader's house with dirt.
we'll do the sludge for free.
They
Just
provide.
saying, you get the sludge for free.
Yeah, we'll
I
like
mean,
just we'll back your septic tank right
Pow,
up
pow,
and just
pow,
come
pow,
come right back in the house.
shit's
and
gonna be coming back in the house.
it's a service we provide. I don't know if y'all
I
knew
mean,
this.
I'm just saying, like, we're professionals. We've been trying to figure this. It was like
Nobody-
other people try and figure it out. Like, we've perfected the fucking art.
Nobody
like,
thinks they need a house filled with dirt until you
need
think
a
about it.
house
Think
filled
about it,
with dirt.
and now you're thinking about it.
Think about it. You know goddamn well you hate somebody,
Fill the house
and
with
you
dirt.
know it would be hilarious for that person to come home and their house just to be. They open their door and they just can't walk in because it's
just dirt.
It's done right
dirt,
to code.
like filled.
To code. Inspectors like, I see nothing wrong.
Like there's an imprint of the doorknob. It's so precisely filled.
we take
Like,
pride. Okay. When your house,
packed tight with dirt.
yeah, when your house rots away from the compostable material it's made of, this form in dirt
be
will
there.
remain
It'll
forever.
be a it'll be a dirt castle.
Yeah, it'll be a
of your
negative
house.
impression of a house. Like everything you wanted a house to be, it'd be the exact opposite.
Just
Just
saying,
square
if you
blocks of dirt.
if you were to dig rooms into that
Preserve your
dirt-filled
legacy
house,
today.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you were to
A better life
preserve-
underground.
if you were to dig rooms into said dirt-filled house, I mean, come on, that's a fortress.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking RKO that goose. He's gotta calm
Yo,
down.
I'm
He's
telling you.
he's all hopped
This
up
guy's
from jumping
pissing
the
me off.
border from camp.
Shut up!
Tell me how you really feel.
I'm not allowed to say exactly how I really feel.
Hey, we're not live.
We're not live.
But I am the type of motherfucker to be like, when he said the most offensive thing possible.
Yeah, they say you're gonna edit that out,
It's
right?
gotta
And I'm
be
gonna
in
like,
there.
nah,
No,
nah,
that's the
nah,
first thing they
that's-
see.
That's the-
That's the lead off.
that's
Like,
the-
We've already learned with me there's
That's the
shit
cold
that's
open
got to be
right
edited
there.
out.
Oh,
I mean, we
Lord.
remember the Madick song.
56 minutes and 4 seconds. If I look tired, it's because I am. Also, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I got the zombie eye thing going on. This is an interesting perspective.
Yeah. Wow. I'm shocked too. Today was something. It was Tuesday. Started my day off by getting shit on by a bird.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
that
say
was
it's good
fantastic.
luck.
They did say it was good luck, and it's been.
Whoever said that ain't never been shit on by a bird.
I am
Either-
tired, but it has been a good day. It's
Either
been
that or
it's
they
been a
got shit on by a
productive
bird and they were like,
day.
oh, you know, it's good luck.
It's been a productive day.
I work in the wedding industry, and actually, I witnessed not only rain on the wedding day, but the bride got shit on.
Oh,
And
fantastic!
it was perceived as a gift,
That
A
bitch
gift from the
probably
gods.
blessing from the Lord.
He
You know,
probably
like,
deserved it.
There it is.
so if you get married, you deserve that. Like,
Yeah.
I got married. You know what? It was like getting shit on. So, just saying.
I've seen firsthand what you do. All right, I can't go to people's weddings. I have attended many of my friends' weddings, and I end up sitting there hating, like, really? So they just run this venue like some bullshit. Oh, okay. I'll just just find my own way. Don't worry about
Swear
it.
to
Fucking-
God, the next
See,
wedding-
that's why you just do it at like a park or a pavilion. You just have a barbecue and a big party with all your friends and no fancy dressing up. You go get married in your church by your pastor, wherever you want to
Like
do
I said,
your
I
thing.
work in the wedding industry, so I can't condone this message here. What you should do is get a hold of me, and I can point you in the direction.
Well, you
Very, very nice place to get married.
Yeah,
do
I
is save
cannot
goddamn
deny.
money and go to Las Vegas, blow that shit on strippers and a Ferrari. Like, don't get married.
Mr. Freaking Nick Papa Giorgio over here is winning out everything he
Save up
touches.
like 10 grand.
Turn
Go to
to
Vegas. Go to Vegas. Rent a Ferrari for the weekend. Just drive around. Have a ball. Don't get married.
Or just get married, but then they got those like drive out,
No.
drive in, get married, drive out, get divorced.
No,
just
just
do
don't.
anything.
No, just don't get married.
Like, I
Find
was-
a woman that you love. Be with her for the rest of your life. That's all good. The minute that you sign the piece of paper, it all goes to hell.
What if you could like reverse that hell? Like, you know, so you're married, you was married in Vegas, but nowhere else. Like, that's fine.
That would be the shit.
You know, like what? Who gets married in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yo,
You know, like,
yo, not for nothing. I'll marry you in
oh man,
Vegas.
got a wife. You guys don't even know. We're married in Nevada.
Right, we're married in Vegas.
Jack
bitch.
and Larry.
We have
Jack and Larry.
tax like write-offs and shit.
Oh, I bet you we could get some kind of shit like that.
Plus, it's woke as fuck, dude.
Yeah, which one of you is the biggest breadwinner? That's all. That's all.
I choose the bear.
Oh yeah. Well, P.S. Shout out to Tank Houston. Ladies, Tank Houston. He's on the market. He's on the market. I'm telling you right now.
Okay, you got me. Yes.
It's turned into a dating thing.
That's a good
If
time.
you like a slightly uncontrollable guy,
Tank Houston is your man. He's got a heart the size of the Hudson Valley. Great guy.
It took 150 miles long, about 12 miles wide.
I'll pull my balls out right.
But you know what that means? He's got length and girth.
I don't know if you want to take a sip of that just yet. Last one didn't make it so far.
I told him the alcohol might be a bad idea.
Oh, what?
I told them, but they let me drink it anyway.
Listen, I'm gonna let you guys in a little secret. I was gonna come out here. I was like, I won't have a beer until we do the video, and I was like, really lame ass video. Like I've just been sitting here all like pensive and quiet. Like, isn't this view beautiful, you guys? Oh, look, there's some
gorgeous.
ducks.
It's just like waiting. We're just waiting till the alcohol.
It's water bugs now.
Once we edit this down, it is going to be epic. I'm wearing sunglasses at night.
Practically dark out. Looks like you got about 18% of your old battery left here.
It says here, sunset's 8:01. It is now
Doctor 750. I got 57. Oh, it's 58 now.
Told you.
Caught right up to him.
Remember when the atomic clock was this cool thing? Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like we could all have the same time, bro. Now we just all have these things. Like,
Yeah.
atomic clock.
Atomic clock. Oh man.
Definitely should have got 3 of those.
You guys get me.
They're good.
They're delicious.
Hilarious.
They go down quick. And they're
go down.
if you guys know, can you just let's rep the product? Okay, we're doing a product review here. They got this.
The Arizona. What is this? Premium spiked beverage. I highly recommend.
Hard green tea.
I got the regular green tea.
They go. Don't pay no attention to the regular green tea.
Yeah, nobody cares.
This one.
Coming out.
This one right here.
Good to see you, bud.
It's 5% alcohol. It's the ginseng and honey, just like the classic one. You can show them the classic one there.
Yeah, the classic.
Ginseng and honey.
Ginseng and honey.
But with a kick.
Green tea.
I highly recommend you buy anywhere between 4 to 12 of these. And drink yourself to oblivion.
What's the ounces on that? That's a 24, 23 point,
22.
whatever. Okay.
Yeah, they done
22.
rob 2 ounces.
I was gonna say, what
size?
size? Wait a minute. What size is that?
Shrinkflation.
Yeah, it's shrinkflation. These used to be 24-ounce cans. Now they're 22-ounce.
Those
cans.
are 22 ounces.
Correct.
As well.
Yeah, this is 22 fluid ounce. They use the same can. They just wrap a different label on it.
And put a little
Listen,
alcohol.
all right, well,
Yeah.
In their defense, like yes, have the cost of the products gone up? Yes.
Yes.
But has the quality of those products also gone down?
Yes.
Also yes.
Yes.
Some.
So
yes.
get over it. I bought these fucking.
They hate
I bought
me
the.
because they ate me.
What are they? I don't know. You get the packs of them. They're the burritos.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Tito's,
frozen burritos, the El Monte.
man.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, El Monterey. That's the ones. Yo.
Those
There goes,
cocksuckers.
there goes your ash right
The burritos are smaller, right?
There she goes.
They're not only small. They ain't got.
They
shit.
got no
it's
filling
all
in them.
tortilla.
They got no filling in
Yeah,
them.
no filling.
Like
some,
not for nothing. Back in the day, you microwave one of them bitches.
It was blowing out
have
the sides, like,
Beans
yeah.
blowing out the side. You fucking microwave them now. It's just.
They're happy to see each other. You guys hear that?
Not for nothing. I can do a bird call pretty good.
If you could, if that came through the camera, it'd be really cool. Those are bald eagles singing to each other. She just came back to the.
Check this shit out. Check it out. Yo, bird! Ew! Ew!
Ooh, listen to that echo.
Bird! Caw-caw! Caw-caw!
You hear it? Fuck, that was like quadraphonic, dude. Listen, I hope the camera even caught that.
Oh man.
They don't respond to human stimulus too much. I think that they know who like we are, especially Orange Guy.
That wasn't human. That was me. That was Tank.
When I'm actually on the job here, I wear the high vis colors, and I think it helps the birds in them like recognize me. We try to feed the crows and stuff. We're trying to form a relationship with them.
Yeah, dude.
We had this one would come around. He'd eat out the back of the truck. I got videos.
Yeah, he was pretty
At
cool.
my
He's
at my
pretty cool.
job, I
But
actually
definitely want a pet crow.
yo, he dirt bagged out. Yo, he lives at All Town now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they got an awesome dumpster.
He
and,
sits on the fucking post out front of the store, like fucking acting like a.
all right.
fucking-
Well, your battery's almost dead. The one last thing that I wanna hit on here is, are we witnessing the decay of society, gentlemen?
Oh shit.
Well, absolutely. I think it's already upon us. You're
Okay,
not,
so tell the
Propane with
folks
the
a quick
extra
story
battery.
about what
I
you've
did bring
seen.
an extra battery. All right, I'm gonna tell you what I've seen. All right.
What have you
So,
seen?
Wait, what was
locally?
the question? I wasn't listening. I've
The
been
decay
drinking.
of society. Are
Decay
we,
of society
are
is
we-
happening quickly around us.
correct? All you got to do is look a little bit outside of your bubble, and I think you're going to see more than you bargained for.
Not even that far outside of your bubble.
No.
It starts with people's attitude.
Yep.
Everybody's got somewhere to be. Everybody's shit is more important than yours. Get the fuck out of my way. Gotta go right now. Fucking no courtesy, no respect, no reciprocity. That's the word of the day today.
Reciprocity.
No, just acknowledgement of your fellow human being.
Amen.
That being said, fuck this guy. What
Yeah.
the fuck are you doing?
You hear that loud ass diesel? This guy's got a smell.
Hey, rolling coal.
I've talked about small ass penis diesel.
Greta
boy
Greta
before.
Thunberg is melting.
All
right
guitars should be electric by 2024, and I agree. It starts with your attitude towards your fellow person, and I've seen it said, you know, and whichever way now, I'm sure Tank Houston would probably disagree. He's a little less hippie than I am. Is that you ain't walk a mile in that person's shoes. You know what day they're having, you know what they're fucking carrying around. But that being said, oftentimes what that person's shoes are walking through and what they're carrying around is some straight bullshit. Where you're like, fuck out of my face with that. I tried to empathize, but now I'm definitely not doing it.
That's
Check
usually,
yourself.
That's usually my problem. I try and let people go and let bygones be bygones. You know, I don't, like you said, I don't know what somebody else is going through. Nobody else knows what the fuck I'm going through at that point. But there's a point where you're just being a fucking asshole.
Right, and you're like playing some victim
and
or
if
something.
you're just being an asshole, like I understand you got shit going on in your life. Trust me, in the past, 9 months of my life, I've had some shit happen.
Oh, no doubt.
But you're not in the store acting like fucking caring
No.
people.
No, because I got no fucking. I what they're doing, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
The only thing that matters to me is what I'm fucking doing.
Yep. Yeah. I think that's a great attitude to carry is mind your own fucking business.
Seriously.
Mind your own business. Be empathetic of others.
Benjamin Franklin had a quote about mind your own business, like mind your own business and it'll do well or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably
Yeah.
not, but yeah. It's something to do with mind your own business.
That's the best
Yeah.
Benjamin Franklin quote ever.
Taxes, dick.
Tax. Tell them,
Ben Franklin, probably.
yo, TJ, drop this kick on this British motherfucker.
Taxes,
He was like, yo,
dick.
we the people. They were like,
Oh, people, you hear
hold these truths to be self-evident.
What was this
Holy shit, damn. I need an automatic
Defibrillator.
I need atrial defibrillation right now.
Yo, not for nothing. People
with
on
the
the other side
paddles.
of this shit are probably thinking we're dying over here.
This motherfucker made my chest hurt.
I'm
Talking about some freedom,
to
y'all.
my wife when they play this at the trial.
That's going in
We're
the-
sorry.
Oh yeah,
That's going
yeah, that's going in the video.
To my wife when they play this at the trial. I'm sorry. I don't know what makes us like this.
Exactly what it is.
He knows what made him like this. What radicalized you?
You did.
He's over there lying. He's like, I don't know how I got this way.
No.
Bullshit.
Who radicalized you?
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah. Society,
Yeah, it's
society
like-
itself. It's not. I don't see it as radicalization. I see it almost as normalization.
Awakening?
No, normalization, man. Normalization to that everything you've
You
been
like
told.
woke? No, that's different.
Nah, everything you've been told is a fucking lie. Everything is a fucking lie. There is no truth left to
Maybe
anything.
not everything, but most of it.
Anything important, you've been misled.
The truth
100%.
is- The truth is dead. We live in a post-truth era. where it doesn't matter and can't be found, and you should
And folks like me who seek that truth and want to know the source and the you know, the root, why is this really happening, we'll never know. We'll never ever fucking know, and it's dead, it's buried, and
it was designed,
and that's it.
The system is working as designed.
I just
Like
gotta show you guys
it may
some
not
of
be
the
digital,
sunset
but it's
here.
the Matrix.
We're getting that
Yeah, that
that
mirror
reflection
effect.
thing.
Yeah, it's gorgeous out here. Thank you, Livingston, man, for the trip to the water's edge.
Yeah, we do that bird.
Cue the 7 Mary 3.
They got 3 babies to feed.
Yeah, they working over there.
Feed your babies, bird.
Freedom chicken, what's up?
Freedom chicken.
Freedom chicken, bagak, what?
Tank, you should have been there for the live stream. It was me, Lou, and Pat in the studio.
Not sure I should be on a live stream.
Livingston Man did the chat rap, and everything that was in the chat, he just grabbed the microphone and went at it. They made a sick beat, and then he just destroyed the chat.
That's awesome.
In a chat rap.
I managed to sneak in
Epic.
Livingston, murdering the beat.
It was
Dude,
it was
that
pretty,
was funny. I almost pissed myself.
and it was, I've fallen and I can't get up.
He's falling and he can't get
So
up.
I don't, it's probably not going to come through, but right off the branch on that tree there is something twinkling right behind the clouds. I don't know if you guys can make it out.
That's the street light at the Hannaford. That ain't the Christmas star, Chris. That's the light at the Hannaford sewage treatment plant. Hannaford is people.
Hannaford is people.
We had the best goddamn time since
Oh look, there's
Bing
another
Crosby tap
there's
danced with
another
Danny
one.
fucking
There's
Kaye.
another one right there.
Where?
Right under that car, right there. In between
be
those
sick if we had,
cars,
like, an
under that
M60.
car, there's a